gut instinct. A lot of times we feel things and we sense stuff that we're not exactly able to understand and clarify and explain or communicate. But sometimes that sixth sense, I call it gut instinct, street smarts, and I also call it the spirit of the Holy Ghost, the impressions of the Holy Ghost, the ideas or the thoughts and feelings that the Holy Ghost can give you and that's the Spirit of God that can help warn you in a certain situation of danger or there's something amiss. Well, we had gone to my roofers and I had gone to California, down to El Toro Marine Base, and we had done some work down there. We pulled the kettle down, took the dump truck down, driving back with Kirk's small white car and the dump truck and the hot kettle. We'd done 10 roofs down there, and we were heading back, and I had to stop. We stopped someplace in California or Nevada. I'm not sure really where we were at. I don't recall at this particular time, but I filled all the gas up in both cars, and of course I had a credit card. I was going to go into the gas station, and we were kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I was going to go into the gas station, and I was going to pay for with the credit card. I was going to pay for the gas. Anyway, as I walked into the gas station, I smelt marijuana really strong, and people were sort of almost like they were paralyzed. They were just standing stiff and straight, and I could see a man, and he was in front of there. So there was the cashier, and there was another man facing the cashier, and then there were some other people just standing there really still. And as I walked in, I got the distinct impression that there was a robbery going on, and that I need to get out of there. And I thought this impression: just leave now. What about paying for the gas? Just leave now. So I just I looked at something on the shelf, and then I walked back out, got in my dump truck, and I left. I don't remember if we called. I don't know if we had cell phones or not. I think I might have had a cell phone, and I might have called the police at that point. I don't recall, but I didn't pay for the gas for the white car or the dump truck. I apologize about that. But I had a real distinct feeling of leave, and I did, and we did. So me and Joe and Kirk, we drove out of there. They never even knew what happened. I didn't say anything to them. I just acted really calm, and I just walked back out, got in the dump truck, and left. To this day, I don't know exactly what was going on. I'm curious to find out in the afterlife what was really happening in that situation. Another situation with gut instinct and going by the feeling of common sense and going by that sixth sense of that spirit of the Spirit of God that can warn us about danger and problems, and give us that feeling or that uncomfortableness. That in that last situation in California, when I was there, it felt like the feeling was kind of almost like my hair stood up on the back of my head, like something wasn't right. Well, I was in St. Louis with the cloggers. We taught clogging. I taught clogging for 4 years when I first was married with Tammy with the Wild West Cloggers. Absolutely love the kids. Absolutely love traveling. Love teaching the kids clogging, dancing. It was a lot of fun. But we were traveling late at night. It was probably 11, 12 o'clock at night. And we were back in St. Louis, Missouri, and we were in a bad area of town. There's some pretty tough areas back there. We kind of got lost a little bit. We couldn't figure out where we were at. Finally, we came to a gas station, and as I got to the gas station, I don't know if I got out to start getting gas or not. I can't remember what I did. I think I got out to start getting gas, and then I looked inside the gas station, and again, there was the attendant, and there was 1 or 2 men in front of him, and I could tell that there was a robbery or something going on, and this impression upon I think this was before the one in California. I can't remember. Anyway, had this strong impression, like the hair on the back of your head, like stood up. It says, just leave. We never got gas or anything. I just jumped into the van. I says, I think there's a robbery going. We need to get out of here. So we left. I don't remember if we called the police or anything like that, but I think we might have. I can't remember the whole situation on these, but I just remember the overwhelming impressions of just leave, and we did.